Welcome to Investor Army, guys. My name is Connor Steinberg. If you don't know who I am already, full-time real estate investor out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. I'm also an eXp Realty agent. I run a team across 23 states and 2 countries, closing almost 100 real estate transactions last month alone. Now, if you want to be a part of our team and you want to work with me day in, day out and have access to me, all you have to do is reach out to me. My number's down there at the bottom left. Go to our social media sites or find us on the internet and just reach out. We'll have a discussion. Now, on the board behind me, I want that saying at the top, how I live rent-free forever, to come out of your mouth to everybody you talk to going forward, because I don't want you to be this person here pulling your hair out because you're so freaking upset that you're paying everything you've made away to someone else's land, or to another landlord, making their goals and dreams come true, buying their property for them, creating cash flow for them and equity for them. Why not take that position for yourself? Because you can. All you have to do is learn a little bit about the business, which I'm teaching you right now, okay? So this is you right here. You own the bottom unit. You're this little guy down here in the corner. You're paying $1,350 for rent, just like all these other people are doing, making the guy that owns this property wealthy, right? Equity pay down, cash flow monthly. Now, let's say that you take that by 12, $16,200 in yearly rent. What if you were to save up this money and use it to get into a property like this? And I'm going to explain why this is powerful here in a second. But what if you save this up, instead of giving it to this guy, you put it over here and built your own career, built your own businesses, built your own wealth, right? So $16,200, which would be your yearly rent, by 12 or by 10 years is $162,000 a year, guys. That could buy a free and clear house. That's a lot of money. Why are you paying so much into a landlord's pocket? This is what the average person does. Here's a better way to do it. Now, let's assume that you took a little time to learn the business. You found out how to find a discounted property, which is the reason people get into real estate, is to buy instant equity. So this property right here is worth $250,000 all in as far as the market value, right? Now, what you're going to see over here, total cost to find, purchase, rent, get the loan, put the tenant in it. We're not talking about all the little intricacies and numbers here, guys. Wrap everything in there, carrying costs, closing costs, marketing costs, everything in, all in at $200,000, leverage across a $250,000 market value property, 20% instant equity. So you have $50,000. You can go get an FHA loan on this property, which is about 3.5% down. So think about this. This right here would cover your closing costs and the amount of down payment to bring to the property. Now, you're going to finance the property on a $200,000 loan, 4% interest, 30-year loan, which is pretty typical for what people are getting right now. Some people are getting into 3% loans, 3.85%. I've seen actually lower, I think I saw the other day. Some are paying a little bit more, but let's just use 4% for the example. This is going to result in a $954 P&I payment. Now you're going to have taxes and insurance. So here's your PITI, principal, insurance, taxes, and interest. Total cost, $1,330. What if you found a tenant to rent one side for $1,350? That $1,350, they're going to pay you. You're going to take that $1,350, you're going to pay your loan off, you're going to pay your taxes, you're going to pay your insurance, you're going to pay off everything else, and there's going to be a $20 difference. A little Andrew Jackson for free dinner on top, right? How about that? Okay? So what you can see here is, if you can get into a duplex and the numbers work, because sometimes the numbers work even more than this, where you actually put more cash flow in your pocket. Let's say they were a little bit lesser and you just didn't want to go out there and keep hunting and hunting, but you found a decent property where maybe rent is like $1,100 or you're making or only having to pay $200. Still, it's a lot better than this. So what I'm asking you guys to do is take this money, save it up, use it to get into a down payment, some type of multi-unit property where you can live in one unit, rent out the others, cover your liabilities to own the property. That way, in 30 years from now, you're living on this side, this guy's living on this side. In 30 years, he's bought this house for you. You're going to own the property free and clear, and now you're going to be making cash flow every single time he pays you, because you don't have your principal amount anymore, right? So very, very powerful principal and interest. Very, very powerful strategy. This is a great way for people to get in the real estate business and not have a lot of cost to do so, because they're not paying their biggest overhead cost, which is your cost to live in the house that you own or rent. And now you can trade all this time and energy back into the real estate business. It's going to be a great way to get in and start your career, guys. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.